Whoa. Hey. Howdy. That's not right. Ignore me. Howdy. That's not right. Ignore me. Ah, here we go. That's better. Howdy. That's not right. Ignore me. Ah, here we go. That's better. Howdy. That's not right. Ignore me. Why is it doing it infinitely? Oh, it's open on the other screen. Here we go. That's better. Nope. Oh, none of that. Okay. Infinite echoes. Okay. Oh, my wing's getting cut off. We can fix this. We can fix it. I'm pretty sure we can fix it. Camera. Ooh. Oh, now I'm small. I'm quite small. Slightly bigger. Close enough. Alright. Now that's all out of the way. Time to... So... My last stream didn't actually stream properly, so there's that. But that's okay. We got sound now, because I tested it, live. So, yeah. Alright. Well, as we can see, I have made a chair. It took me 3 days? 2 days. Two days. Technically half days, because I work full time, so I'm just doing it after work. But, yeah, it actually looks not too bad. It took forever to get the cushions to sit the right way, and everything to go. This part I'm still not 100% happy with. But, like, so hard to get, like, equidistant star thing. So it's okay. At a distance, you're like, oh yeah, it's a chair, and then you get up close, and this one, it's like, oh yeah, it's still a chair, and down here, like, ugh, what is this? It's a bunch of lines. I may have shortcutted this part a bit too much. I figure if I change or fix this up a little bit, it will look less, obviously, like a hack job. I hope. So I guess the way to do that might be... Those things are usually a bit wider anyway. So I just need to separate these shapes and not make them one shape. At the moment it's like one shape, and that's like probably not the thing that it should be. So I'm thinking we pretend like we're actually building the chair and we'll just plop something over the top of it. And then it'll look nice, maybe. However those things actually go, they like sit inside one another. So instead of just being joined, like if I look at this mesh, it's just literally like that. So, ideally what I want to do actually, so I don't have to duplicate everything, let go, is, if I just grab this suckeroony, and I've done this a few times before, I think, separate the selection, oh yeah, and now that's a different guy, and we tell the other guy, we also want you as another guy. Oops, that is wrong and incorrect. Split, separate. Because these are totally different meaning words. Selection, and we do the last one. Yep. Come on. May require X-ray eyes for this. No, here we go. Cool. Separate. And we have 3 guys. 3 more guys. That's pretty cool. And now, It just shades a lot nicer too. I don't know how, but like, it just treating it as three separate objects just makes it look nicer. I'm sure there's a reason for that. As was lost in my previous stream, I've been learning Blender for about a week and a half now. This week, and why am I frowning all the time? Avatar. I'm not that angry all the time, I swear. Yes. Now I'm sad. Yes. No, if I'm neutral face, it must mean I'm frowning, surely. Yes, so I'm still angry. Anyways, so I've been learning for about 1.5 weeks, and yes, I don't know all the things. I am learning. That is the point of the gym, and I'm just figuring it out as I go. So there's that. Also Twitch streaming. Haven't been doing that very much at all. Pretty much, like, hardly ever. I've done a couple of hours of game streaming, and that's it. So yes, this is quite new for me, streaming as well. So, all new things. That's fine. What do you reckon? I keep looking over this way because that's where I've got my real life inspiration reference. That's what they call them. An actual chair that I'm actually trying to make it look like. So far it's pretty good. I'm pretty proud of the cushion and the seat part. The bottom whole randomness is, well, it's not good. Maybe I just need to make it bigger. Maybe it's skinny. Maybe it looks like flimsy. Maybe that's why I'm off-put by it. Oops. Not the way down this I want it to go. Oh no. Wait, let's think about this. We scale it down, and then we scale it up. Science! Oh, that's looking better already. Let's do the same thing for this guy. Scale it, whoops. Scale it down. Your origins have been changed. That is why you are scaling strangely. Probably should divide them up into their own guys too. Is it easy to grab the... Yeah, it's easy to grab the bottom one, isn't it? What say you? What's going on? Nothing. Okie doke. Right, no. Let's get serious now. 1, 2. This is a 2-week jam, so the fact I spent 2 days, technically, regardless how many hours it is, I only got a certain number of days to do it. 2 days doing a chair. Probably not super great, although I did smash out a lot of assets on the other days, so it's not too bad. Indeed. Right, yes. So we're making this a separate one just for cleanliness. Separating. Oh, and that just shades it nicely too. Who'd have thin thumb thunked it? Are you Shade Spoff? What are you? You were. Don't know if that's a good thing or not, but you are. If I bevel those edges, that might do the ticket. Here we go, another thing I'm learning how to do. Hopefully this does a thing and doesn't look bad. Wish me luck. I need edges to do edges. Whoop! That was very sudden. I was not expecting it all of a sudden. Oh, there's this clamp guy. Clamp! Get the clamp, see? Alright. That's like almost like a real life idea of something. I feel like I should smooth this one off too. Yes, I know that you can use tab to switch between these, but sometimes I hit it and then it does nothing, and then I just click it anyway. So now that's just what I do. E for edge. No, B for bevel. You fool. You foolish fool. Oh, do I need to select the edge? Whoops, no. Bevel the edge. Nope, that's not an edge that can be beveled, apparently. Don't know why. I guess it doesn't really matter. Computer says no. Unless... just not holding my mouth the right way. No. I should really turn off auto expressions. It's just making me frown all the time. I swear, I'm not actually frowning. I just raise my eyebrows all the time like this. It's exhausting. Frown, back to frowning. One moment. I think I can fix this. Oh, what's on the other screen? Rip! Ah. Okay, now we're back to not having expressions because apparently my face is wrong. Oh, well. Now I can just be boring and smiling the whole time with no expressions whatsoever. Well, except for smiling. Okay, yes. New to all the things, so yes, just figuring it out. Oh, that's extrude. E for extrude, B for bevel. What if I zoom D out a bit? B for bevel. Clamp. No clamp. Nope. We don't get beveled edges on this one. I guess it needs something else to bevel too, but like, I thought it just rounded them off. Not really sure what I'm doing wrong here. Like, it doesn't not let me try, but it also just doesn't do anything. Okay, we're abandoning that thought. Let's try the other dude. I guess it's like a different object. Anyways, we're moving on, I said. Scale it down. Whoops, that's too much. Scale it down. Move it down. Scale it up. That's too much. Is this all a bit much? No. Just enough, probably. That's very fat now. Have I done the incorrect thing? That's alright. Don't break. Yeah. Looking alright. There's now no gap there anymore. Maybe make him a little smaller. Or taller. You and you. Talk to each other, please. Thank you. Coordination, guys. too much. Alright, that's okay. That one's a fine. That'll do. Scale it up. I'll bevel his edges. Oh! Beveled edges need... two things. Like that. Maybe. Maybe that's what it needs. Okay. Beveling. Looks good. Looks good. Yeah. Last one. On this one. That's a lot of bevel. Why is it so much more bevel than the other one? I'd like to know. No one's really gonna see it, are they? Given that the character will be looking at it from the floor, it's still not too bad. Oh, it's very different. It's very different. But that's just how they built it, so what can I do about it, really? Nothing. I can't do anything about it. This pole should be a different color now. Wait. No. Why do you exist outside of the universe? Okay. I guess you were selected. Yeah. Alright, I guess that makes sense. In fact, you were always existing outside the universe. Or is this just a cool effect and I want to keep it? Actually, maybe it's the little zhuzh it needed. Doesn't exist on the actual chair, but like an extra flourish, perhaps. Let's compare with... Yeah, that's much nicer. It shades darker too. You know what? I'm pretty happy with that. That's cool. Let's save it. Let's check out Doco. Doco. Office chair. Plural, whatever. Office chair is complete. One exercise ball is already done. Been avoiding making person model. I feel like that's gonna go poorly. Let's do a pen. Let's do a biro. Yes. That's much easier than a person. It's a penson. Lol. Okay. Save it again for safety. Let's go. Pen is like... I don't know. It's like long. It's like super small. And it's like a little bit longer than that. It's skinny. It's like hexagonal. Oh, I should have drawn the hexagon before changing everything. Yes. Yes! That's a much better idea. Still, probably should have done more than, Icosphere. What is that? When it's at home. Oh, spiky ball. Are those faces? In fact. What side does a pen have? One moment. I'm sure it's 6. I'm sure you can roll it like a dice. That's why there's... Yeah, there's 6. Can I make... Oh, no, just draw it. I'll just draw it. Just draw it, right? How much harder could it be to do in a 3D program than it does to be in Illustrator? Surely not that much harder, right? Surely, 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 surely I can do this. Start with a plane. Whoa, that's a big plane. It's an aeroplane. Okay. How do you make... All basic shapes always used to draw it for me. No, I'm on my own. I can do this. Probably. Okay. Mesh. Edit. Just put a bunch of... We can work this out. That would make a square. That would make a diamond. Hey, hey, come back. I didn't say you could leave. Oh, okay, I see. I see what I did. This would make still the same thing. How many times do I have to subdivide it to 6? To like... There? I don't know if this idea is even gonna work. So we got 4 guys there. 4 guys there. And 4 guys there. So like... Let's just do it with one side and see if my grand plan actually is anything. Ugh. What the heck am I doing? Okay. So now we test it on the other side, and if it looks like half a hexagon, gone, then we're right to do the other side. I'm sure there's an easier way. Darned if I know what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that was the bad way to do it. That's the very bad way to do it. The diagonals are going to be longer than the straight edges, of course. Do I just eyeball it and make it the same size? I mean, you can't see why they wouldn't work. Yeah, we're gonna just push forward with this and hope it actually pans out in the end. This is incorrect. Wait a minute. Making complicated octagon. No. Nope. Everything is bad and awful and wrong. I could just make a round pen. That's the easy way out, though. Uno momento. Whoops. What the heck? Oh no. Oh, I can't chat with chat. Hi, Justin! I'm new at streaming, so I'll bear with. How do I get... Oh, I have no idea. Channel? Create a dashboard. Nope. Oh dear. Oh no. Here we are. Hi! I'm just saying it out loud now. I haven't turned my thing back on. Zoop! definitely caps lock, because caps lock is cruise control for cool. Yes, this is my second week of learning Blender, and how to do things, and I guess, also streaming, haven't done a lot of that either. So, yeah. I'm on a team of 2. So, I'm doing the, thank you for the question. I'm doing the art, probably the music and sound when we get up to it, and probably a bit of the level design, and all that cool artsy-fartsy stuff. And my friend is doing the programming and making it actually be a game and work and stuff. Because he's good at that. And I'm good at what I do most of the time. I'm normally doing 2D art, so this is a very steep learning curve for me, and I'm just figuring it out as I go. So yeah, so what Thor always says, just do it and try it and try it again. So at the moment I'm trying to learn basic geometry and do a hexagon, but I might just give up and make a circle, because that's just easier. What if you can make a hexagon out of a circle, right? That's like a thing people do. That's a thing people do all the time. Maybe. Maybe. Circle. Faces. How does one... I swear they must have taught this in, like, basic maths, and I don't know how to do a hexagon within a circle. You need 6 points. You need those 6 points to be equidistant. So in order to do that, you need a set of points that are divisible by 6 evenly. So we need a circle with subdivisions of 12, and then I can do 2. That makes sense. Let me draw this circle again. I knew my brain would turn on eventually. Yes. Circle. No, yes. Vertices are 12. What the heck? I could just tell it to be a chunky guy. Oh. Why was I doing it the hard way? Oh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, right, I know. Look, I told ya, I came from Illustrator. It's hard, okay? Don't give me that face. Oh, my dudes, like, come on. Give me some slack. Give me some slack. It's been a long day at work. I just got home and stepped into... I forgot how shapes work. Alright. Week 2 of Blender's going great, guys. Okay. Alright, enough huffing about. We figured out how to make our thing. Let's give it a face. Oh, that's a perfect hexagon. As hexagons always are, because hexagons... Oh, yeah. I found it out. I mean, okay. So, like, I just didn't know that... I mean, theoretically, right. Like, theoretically, I understand that a circle is just... In a drawing program, if you reduce down its vertices, it just then becomes a blocky shape. I didn't equate that to, I can just make that shape out of a circle. So I was trying to use all sorts of grids and... like I was drawing on paper. That is not how these programs work. So, anyways. Yes. Alrighties. So we want to extrude a Rooney, the things. Oops. Let's extrude, well, addressing it directly. Excuse. Extrude? What fun thing have I done now? Where's my face? It is gone. It's gone. It's just gone. Bye. No more face. Oh, I'm in mesh mode. That's why. Or whatever that mode's called. Okay. We're all good. We're fine here. Well, we wanted a bit taller than that. Oh! No, now I've done a thing. There we are. Now, I know it's going to look like a pencil to start with, but we'll make it look like a burrow very soon. What's this pen? I need my real pen to know what I'm doing. Real pen. Okay. Goes kind of like that and kind of like that. Okay, cool. I got it. Oh, there's so many people. 5 people. What are you all doing here? I mean, I normally stream to 1 bot and that's about it. So hopefully like at least 2 of you seem real, so that's kind of cool. Make it small. Whoops. Okay, calm down. Okay, we got this. Calm, cool, and collected. Yep, that's what we are. And I definitely remember what a pen looks like. I don't have to keep checking every 10 seconds, because why would you? You're like a crazy person. Everyone knows what a pen looks like. Alrighty. Nope. Nope. And then the little nibby guy goes like this. And then he goes like this. Wow, that's a Sharpie. That's a, what is that? That's not a pen. This is a pen. Yes. Oops. Oh, I know what to do with this guy. I learned a trick. Merge at center. That's still not a pen. That's well, could be a ballpoint pen. That's what it could be. It could be one of those, like those special cooler, like roller pens. It could be cool, something cool like that. It's not, but it could be. Now, I thought I told this to merge at center, so surely this would be a singular point with which to grab. Yes. I don't know where that extra vertice came from. It's not mine. You can't prove it either. Now, if we were to fully inspect this pen here, we might find that it's not actually a straight up point either. It's more like discovering things. It's more like that it goes kind of like, what even the heck am I holding on to here? It's more like you grab this bit and then you like grab this bit and then it's, can we extrude in the middle? That's not a thing. No, that's not a thing. Oh. But what we do is, so we move it, cut it, and then we move it again. Whoop. So it's kind of like, it has this kind of bit where it's straight and then it has a point, and it's not that pointy. It's quite round actually. Look, it's not going to be, like, fully accurate, I'll say, but, like, it can be, like, close. The detail on the smaller things is actually kind of important because our character is going to be, like, little character in a big world, so it will be like it'll be like that. So that's important, to make sure that the details of the small things are believable. Let's go for believable. If not realistic or accurate, let's go with believable, because that's looking at my pen again. That's something that is we want to do to make it look cool. And you know what? I mean, that's okay. It still kind of looks like a pencil. Actually, you know what we can do to make it less look like a pencil? Let's average out our... I think it just needs to be a bit stretched out overall. And then we size it down. So let's give it a zoop. That's too long. Somewhere in the middle of those. Ooh, that's a bit extreme. But closer to the end product, I think. Not me holding the pen up to the screen to see if it looks similar in proportions. Definitely. Definitely not me. Wow, that's actually pretty close. I'll just fix up this nib at the top here to make it slightly less pointy on this end. Okay, come back. Settle. Whatever you reckon. That's basically a pen. What if I smoothed it? Oh, so smooth. So elegant. It's still really fat. I guess it's just how pens are. It just is how pens are. Actually, this guy, this little bit here is a bit too stretched out now that we moved it. So if I put him up like here, not that far, somewhere in the middle of that, averaging that out, that's pretty close. Close enough for Jess. And then we need to make this section, we'll split him off. Yeah, if we split him off, then he becomes a whole new object. Yes. No. No, it kind of goes... This bit's not quite right, I think. That needs to come down a little. And does this. And does this. Scale by scale? Oop. Some friends came along for a ride. They were not supposed to. Oh, more friends. More! Friends all the way down. Oh dear. Oops. That's not right. Thought it looked a bit weird, but I guess it's fine. I guess we're all fine. Why does it look strange? Whoops. Whoops. Ah! What happened? What happened? Oh. I see exactly what happened. That's what I get for manually selecting points. Scale by Z. Yeah. And I just want this bit. Grab by Z. Yup. In fact, I could even do that. Give it a bit of a zhoosh. Oh, that is way too tall. Did it. I did it again. And then more of... Well, more of this, but a little bit more like... It's time for a loop cut. Why can't I loop cut with lines? Why is that not a thing I can do? Why does it arbitrarily decide if I get a line or a dot? I don't know. May I have? I will take this one. That is okay. I am once again confused. Why? What are you doing? What gives you the right? What if we deleted you? Oh! I don't know. Oh, look, I can only cut through a quad. That is excellent information. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That explains why it just seemed so arbitrary to me. I wasn't looking at the shape that I was cutting. Thank you very much. Now, I'm sure I've just misselected some... Oh, it was like that before? No. What have I done? What have I done? Can I join these up? Can I dissolve edges? Whoa. Okay. Cool. No, we can work with this. Now, if I put this edge back in, is it actually... Maybe I delete the face to be safe, because I feel like then I've still got one face instead of two faces. I feel like I figured out that much. Let's delete the face. And then we've got a nice... Let's keep it clean. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Yeah. That's the way we like it. Hey, now that's sort of starting to look like a pen. Maybe. Oh yeah, I don't know why I'm on the skinning bit yet. I'm not ready to skin it. Yes. Okay. That's gonna have to be good enough. I'm gonna spend 6 years on it like I did with the chair. Took 2 days to make one office chair. That is not productive. Well, it's productive, but very slowly. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. Sorry for zooming like I was born before the millennium. Wait, after. Definitely not before. Okay, I guess I'm happy with that. I'm not unhappy with it. I think the length of the duvaness is okay. I might give it a little bit more over this way direction. And I can loop cut my quad. There. Well, There's good. I can always move it. Neat. Okay. Let's separate out this guy. Whoops. No, let's do... Yeah. And then these guys. Come to the party. We have quads and triangles. Oh, no, you don't. This nonsense again. I'm sure I clicked it in the wrong way, but I just can't be bothered doing it from scratch again. So I'm just gonna exclude these dudes. Or maybe I won't, because it's still there. Okay, let's just do it that way. Nope. Cool. That looks about right. Separate by selection. Something seems wrong. Oops. Don't know what that was. This seems suspicious. Oh, why am I trying to do vertices? I should just do faces. Yes. Because then that's very obvious when I don't have the guy. Oops. Please undo. Don't have to... Oh, alright then. I'm sure I should learn where on the alt click it determines up and down. I'm sure there's also another cool little handy brain trick for that, but I have not yet learnt it. And I'm not sure I could articulate it well enough for Google to understand what the heck I'm talking about. How do you select something to make it vertical? Just alt click on the thing and it'll select the row. Yes, but which row will it select? Well, it'll just figure it out for you. Ugh. Okay, it's fine. Guys, it's fine. Look, just leave it be. Alright. No, why is there another face in there, an edge? If I pick it up, it's gonna do this. Ugh. Please. Should have just done it manually from the start. And here I'll go about just like missing half the faces as well anyway for fun. Okay. What have I done? The lower part's fine. It's the fact I have extra bits. You know what? It doesn't matter. Separate the selection. Give me this bit. And whatever's, like, left over can just die. Whatever the heck was happening here. I'll just delete your face. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. I have to scrub out your edge too. Now, if that's the same one as that, I don't need that one either. Right. Good. I'm glad. Never blend angry. We'll give him a face too. Oops. Arbitrarily selecting the edge with alt click. Oh yeah, okay. Let's look at this pen. It keeps walking around my desk on its own. I swear. So we've got a bumpy bit, and we've got like a nubby bit on the end, which I do want to represent in some way. Oh, I know this one. N. Beautiful. Yeah, I'll sort that out later. You can just sit there for now. Now I'm going to chop a bit off this guy, or create an extrusion. Yes, let's extrude already. Let's just grab its face. That is the easiest. Whoops. I only need a little bit to like there. Actually, even smaller than that. Because then I'm gonna go like that. Maybe even less than that. Let's go even smaller. Eventually, you get a little unlimited thing on the top. Wait a second. Am I creating like new faces on all the things, or is it just... I am. Or maybe I'm not. Okay. Whatever, I just thought a weird thing was happening. It probably is, but like, it's not going to affect me too much, I think. Scale. Oh, that's too big. What happened? Undo. Neat. He's got a lovely little hat on. Oh! Oh, it's fine. I'm just upside down. That's great, because it is, whilst the pen is a hexagon, it's a very smooth hexagon. Which means, you know, it probably looks like it should have just used a circle in the first place, but whatever. I won't smooth it just yet, because I'm not sure I'm ready for that. Let's grab this. Let's make it big. I can see what I'm doing. A little bit better. Shade smooth. Are my normals looking? Oh. You looking a bit suspicious over here. What are you doing? You're fine. Okay, I guess you're fine. You though. What have you got to say for yourself? Who are you even? Well, I've seen inside the tube. So, is this just normal? I mean, normal in the sense, is this regular? Okay. Bit of you's peeking out somehow. Is that the weirdnesses I saw before when it was going all? Let's just recalculate our normals. Sometimes, like, it's just this magic button that I click sometimes, and sometimes it just fixes whatever's wrong with it. I'm not sure why or how, but it just does. Oh yeah, mesh. And then normals, and then it disappeared. Mesh, and then normals, and then recalculate outside. He looks fine. But he isn't. Is this just like, is there an extra face here? Is that what this is? Like if we were to grab excess. It must have been the way I created this. I must have done it wrong. Delete the vertices. But not that one. Holy heckin-a-rooney. Have I in fact created several layers of faces instead of an external layer of faces? In which case, we can fix that. Oh, I understand my mistake. But I only had to delete the set of them once, and then the rest of these are okay. So now all I need to do is put back this set of faces, and then we're sweet. That must have been what I did with the other one too. Oops, wrong shortcut. Oh, beautiful. How do my normals look now? Beautiful. Ah, just lovely. actually. That's so nice. Alright, Mr. Pen. What other major features do you require? Still want to do the grip, I think. I think that would be cool. That is what I will do. Alright. So that'll be actually a slightly small section below this section that I'm doing. Like there. And then loop cut. Whoops, too many. I smell some duplicate faces again. Whoops. Yes. Oh no. I needed that one. That's right, I'll put him back later. He'll be right. Oh, adding faces. Full. Wait, why are there more? Because I was clicking them. Neat. Okay, that's pretty much how I wanted it. If there's any alive people out there, if you've got any questions about the game we're making, I can probably answer them. Some of the answers will be, I don't know yet. But, like, if you got a question, you could just ask. That's assuming that those 5 people are not bots, which, you know, that's cool if that is the case. I can just talk to myself. That's alright too. Let's go now. Oh, the objective idea. So, the overall kind of Hubina what's it is, yes, technical term for the overview is, so the theme is it's spreading for the Pirate Jam. So what we decided to do is we decided to do a little guy, and he's not anything in particular. We called him an ick puddle, but it can be like whatever gross thing you can think of, right? Like just like this little icky spready puddle guy. In fact, I will demonstrate what he looks like. Ick puddle, this guy, and I'll save that and I'll come back to it because this is more fun than working on a pencil right now. Oh, holy cow, I've been working on it this whole time. I haven't even saved it. That's a thing that I do. It's not a pencil, it's a pen. Good job. All that work and then find out it crashed, and then that would be bad. So, whatevers. Yes, let's open our ink puddle. And save. And it's this guy. Oh, I was working on a thing over there. Ignore that little thing. Da-da-da-da! He's not like anything much at the moment. He's just sort of like a blobby, piley kind of thing. Only a bit of a butt. Yay! So, yes, spreading ickiness across. But he might be kind of cute. We don't know. Like, the aesthetic so far is kind of like blocky aesthetic, so we don't know if he's actually going to be malicious and just like, he's just a little ick trying to survive in a big world. So you're going to be like really small, like in an office. So we're doing all of my blend files at the moment. I'll show you the list of them. They are basically objects, so like cabinet, don't worry about the capsule, a desk, a chair, an exercise ball, computer, a laptop, keyboard, mouse, monitor, all that sort of cool stuff. Printer, I took ages on this printer, like, actually, not as long as the chair took. I spent 2 days on this chair, and it looks pretty cool, but holy cow, learnt a lot of things about this process, making this chair. Anyway, so it's going to be an office setting. One entire ick. Yeah. So, yes. Distracted. Right. Yeah. So, it's going to be a little guy in a big world, and you're going to sludge on everything. Basic concept. You just sludge on everything, and you get as much ick everywhere as you can. We're thinking of the gameplay loop something like percentage of sludge, or you have like a time limit, and you go, and the mechanic of if somebody touches your ick and they can transfer it to other surfaces. So what you do is you strategize. If it's a time-based one, you strategize. In fact, to I know it's a highly detailed chair for a blocky game. Yes. It is. So I'm kind of worried that it's not right and I might have to just redo it anyway. So, but the point is I learned how to do it and I was happy with how it looked. So I can just hold on to it for something else next time if it doesn't make it in. But like, I may have to match up some of my aesthetics here. Yeah. Yeah, maybe a bit of Splatoon, Katamari. I guess so. Yeah. Worried it'll stand out? I'm not really worried. Just want to make a cool game, pretty much. Oh, the chair will stand out. Yes. Yes, I am. So I will try and, like, figure that out. I could probably just depolyanize it or, like, chunk it down or just take the basic shape and just reblockify it. Whereas, like, the printer, I think, is pretty good for the level of blockiness, or I could bring everything up, but then that would take lots more time. So anyways, like I said, I've only been doing like this for a couple of weeks, so like total, like I did week 1, did like 3 tutorials, I made a donut and a pastry, a different type of pastry, and a face, or only the face, not the rest of the person. And then I started the game jam and started on these. So sure, the laptop, that one's alright. That one's, like, that's the level of detail I think I should go to on the rest of the stuff. But yeah, I know the chair's probably a bit round. But yeah, that's the kind of blocky aesthetic we're trying to go for. Yeah, so an office arena. So it'll be basically, you just smudge on everything. And we'll have NPCs. So like one of the mechanics will be the NPCs are just moving about. Maybe have to like stealth it to keep out of sight. Not sure, haven't really worked that part of it out yet. But you'll go around and you'll smudge on, say, like a mouse or keyboard, because they're the dirtiest things, right? And somebody will sit down at it and work on it and then get up and go, and they'll use like a photocopier. And then even if you can't, so we're going to make it so you can't like jump and just sludge on everything. Like you have to use strategy to get to the places you can't get to. So for example, an NPC, like human type person, blah blah blah, corporate robot will spread it for you using their hands, but they don't know they're doing that. Yes! The start of the game should be 100% be ick pouring out of the office fridge after somebody left something terrible in there. Oh, Glue, that's such a great idea. Yes! Oh, or even out of the air conditioner filter, like no, someone hasn't cleaned for a while. Origin story for the ick. Didn't even consider you could like imply what it is based on where you are. So for the off-fridge fridge thing, I like that as well. So what we're gonna do, this is the slice. The office is gonna be the vertical slice. But if we were to like do more levels, which I think we might if we enjoy making this and like turn it into a real thing, additional. So like our stretch goal, so to speak, will be something like so we'll have like a break room and the bathroom's probably a bit small, but like we could expand it out so they're like we have break room, bathroom, boss's office, and that sort of thing. So maybe not like entire separate levels, but like another iteration of the level that has more places to go in it. At the moment we're just keeping it contained just to regular office cubicle farm kind of thing, but definitely more time if we have enough time, and if we have enough time to like make the extra assets and do the extra level design. It maybe avoid a bathroom ick. Yeah, well, I mean, what's the ickiest ick but a bathroom ick? But yeah, I know implications. I mean, look, the ick already is like is already very suspicious, quote capital letters. Very suspicious looking. Where's my ick? Oh, he's in my character folder. I did try and sort these guys. Also, I have other versions of icks. So this is like original OG guy. Let me just go into object mode here. Like that color is like very suspicious looking already. And then I made like he gets bigger and stuff. So a bit like Katamari too. Like he might transform into like a slightly bigger version of an ick, but at the moment we're just going to stick with the one smaller model to begin with. Just again, vertical slice is best to keep things on one specific kind of path, and then we'll like there's like nice to haves that we've written down and that we'll put in our game design document as well. But yeah, that's essentially the that's the crux, that's the gameplay loop. It's like I'm heavily thinking it's going to be like time-based. How much ick can you ick up the office? And then they'll have some way of calculating percentage or a score, or even how high value targets or hard to reach high places that you as an ick. So you can't climb vertical, so you might be able to climb up a ramp, for example, but you won't be able to climb a complete vertical wall, mostly because character controllers don't really like you doing that. We could make it work, but like it's hard, and we want this to work, so it will be, physics constraints of a sort, but not very much, like a little bit of jump capacity, but not very much. So if you want to get up to high places, that's going to be the strategy of, get yourself into a position that you'll get your ick transferred as opposed to directly doing it yourself. So the idea of spreading, the spread also spreads, so it multiplicatively spreads kind of thing. So yeah, that's the idea. So that's the thing. And as I mentioned before, I take way too long. Well, I know I'm still learning, but I'm definitely spending way too long on each specific object because I'm just obsessing over how it looks, because I'm used to like Illustrator and making it perfect, and then like logos and things like that. It's like if it's not perfect for the client, you can't turn it over. But this is really hard, making art for a draft for a thing that is like, don't overwork it, and it's really hard not to overwork it. Office fan splatter. Office fan splatter. Oh! Right, you could get yourself on the fan and you go, oh, that's a really good idea. If you don't mind, I might write that idea down in our little document for the office fan splatter. That is a good idea for a transfer mechanic. That could be in like advanced techniques if we expand it out. Cool. You're just full of good ideas today. I mean, or like I say today, like we talk every day. That's so good. Thank you so much for being here. I have to go because it is time for me to go. But I'm really glad that you guys were here to actually witness my stream, and yeah, like, this is the first time with actual people talking to me and streaming back to them. Well, maybe second time. There was one time there was like a raid of like 15 people, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's people. But yeah. Besties, yeah, we're besties now. Woohoo! I will try and stream every couple of nights of the jam. I work full time, so I can't really stream every single day all the time, but I can stream for a couple of hours each day just to show you guys what's going on. Now I know how to make a hexagon. Yes, if there's one thing you take away from this, is don't overthink it. Use the circle to make a hexagon, because I was using 2D brain and not 3D brain. Okay, I'm done. I'm actually done now. I might catch us on either later tonight, because I'm in Australia time, so I might stream after dinner, or, you know, like, maybe even on the weekend. I'll definitely stream on the weekend, so, yeah.